Do you know some robbers are so dumb that they try bizarre attempts at a bank robbery and end up getting caught due to their sheer stupidity? Stick around because you're about to see some crazy bank robberies caught on camera. Number 10. Attack on robber. This audacious robber pulled a handgun on a bank teller, but a good Samaritan intervened, preventing a potential tragedy. Looking back at the footage, the man didn't consider that the robber may shoot anyone upon being tackled. It was too risky. But they were lucky the intervention was successful in this case. Maybe he was wielding a fake gun and just being interrupted in his performance of being a thief. But hold on, the next footage is even more jaw-dropping, and you'll be shocked after watching it. Number 9. Indian bank robbery. A gang of thieves enter an Indian bank where the security guards are armed. Surprisingly, the robbers managed to overpower them effortlessly, even though this heist is considered one of the most disorganized in history. What's even more peculiar is that only a few members of the group were armed, and only some of them bothered to cover their faces. After a short while, they exit the bank with a meager sum of money. It's truly baffling why they even bother with such a small haul, but hold on, the next footage will make you question the robber's sanity. Number 8. Chinese bank robbery. Inside the Chinese bank, a man approached the counter, brandishing a large meat cleaver, demanding money. What makes him think that he entered a butcher shop instead of a bank? The woman's response was to burst into laughter. I mean, anyone would laugh at this weird guy. Well, the security swiftly intervened, leading to a quick resolution for the unsuccessful robber. Guess it was a bad day for him. But the next robber is even more unique than the last one, because he thinks he is auditioning for some action film. Number 7. Pointing gun on people. In this particular footage, a robber aimed his gun at everyone in the room, including young children. The situation turned chaotic as waving it around for about 40 minutes before leaving calmly. No need to say he doesn't get far. But I would say the next guy has some guts. Number 6. Breaking Chinese bank mirror. Watching this footage of a Chinese bank where a creepy thief employs a sledgehammer to breach the unyielding V security glass. Undeterred, the intruder manages to squeeze through the hole, only to discover that all the money on the other side is safely locked away. Foiled by his ill-fated plan, he contemplates escaping, but his hopes are dashed as vigilant locals are alerted to the unfolding crime surrounding the bank, preventing his exit. Thus, the hapless robber finds himself trapped, anxiously awaiting the arrival of the authorities. Poor guy. But hey, the next group of robbers are the winners of this top 10 list. Number 5. Breaking cash machine. In this footage, a gang of thieves infiltrate a bank upon the cover of darkness. With precision, they crack open a cash machine and cleverly connect a cable to the secure safe within. The opposite end of the cable is discreetly fastened to a vehicle or similar object. Concealed behind another machine, they skillfully detach the safe door from its frame, executing their plan flawlessly. Told you, they're winners, but we can't forget the next one in the list. A group of robbers actually succeeded. Watch what happened next. Number 4. Robbing scooter. Although this video doesn't capture the actual robbery, we actually decide to include it anyway. After successfully robbing, a group of men wearing bicycle helmets quickly flee the scene. However, when a brave civilian attempts to intervene, he tackles one of them. To his surprise, the man he tackles reveals a massive machete, which frightens him away. Reflecting on the incident, it becomes evident that it was indeed a foolish decision, probably one to become a superhero. But if we are talking about foolish things, you gotta see the next one. Number 3. Dumb robber. I might have shared this video previously, but it's simply too remarkable to not share again. In this footage, a man enters a bank and demands payment. However, the alarm and security screen are activated, leaving him in need of an escape route. Unfortunately, he is dumb enough to push the door open as it needs to be pulled. Talk about the persistency. It is only when an elderly woman opens the door that he is finally given the opportunity to flee. But hold on. Do you want to see a more reckless one? Then the next footage is perfect for you. Number 2. Jump over the counter. In a somewhat ordinary yet intriguing turn of events, an armed group decide to hold up a bank. Bursting in with guns drawn, they leap over the counter and hastily begin stuffing money into bags. However, their actions betrayed their lack of expertise in the realm of criminal activity, as they seemed unsure what they were doing. Their hopes of a grand fortune quickly dwindled as they exited the bank, realizing they had failed to secure the riches they had anticipated. This incident serves as a humorous reminder that even the most carefully planned schemes can go awry in the hands of those ill-prepared for their execution. But let's talk about the craziest footage of this list. Before we get to our next clip, be sure to subscribe if you are enjoying the video and want to see more like this one. Number 1. Robbery in Karachi. In the city of Karachi, Pakistan, a bizarre incident unfolded as an armed individual entered a bag store, causing panic among the people inside. While others hurriedly escaped to the safety rooms, the workers were left in a state of fear. Surprisingly, the armed man decided to place his gun down momentarily and attempted to open the security door. However, his efforts were in vain as the door remained locked. Undeterred, he resorted to climbing onto the counter and leaping onto the glass, successfully breaking through to the other side. Seizing the opportunity, he swiftly grabbed a bag of goods and made his way towards the exit. Almost forgetting his weapon, he hastily retreated before leaving behind a crime that would be remembered for years to come. So this is how some of the weirdest robbers execute their bank robberies. But if you want to watch something crazier than these dramatic bank heists, then we've got the perfect video for you on our channel. Go give it a watch. Crazy things are on your way.